All right, guys. Good morning. Good morning, everyone. Welcome to ES Live. All right. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Live now on YouTube. Power Hour, guys. So we're gonna go and talk a little bit about the EMini. All right. Live now. Looking at the markets this morning, pretty strong move out of the S&P 500. We opened right above that 4,200, and so far we have this very tight range, I would say, about 7-8 points from 4,200 to our 4,209s. Oil, took a couple of trades on oil this morning, so I'm gonna go over that. But so far, this is what I have for you guys. A, B, C period. Actually, C period just open right now. Okay, the C period just open. And we have this range. So far, it's inside, right? Inside the initial balance. We haven't had that extension yet, any range extension. So as the low, we have this small gap from yesterday on the S&P 500. Let me blow this thing a little bit up. Okay, so a couple of trades done already this morning. One of them was long pre-market. I did a trade. Let me show you guys. Well, pre-market trading sometimes doesn't even count because my guys are usually sleeping, some of them. But anyways, most of the trading that I did this morning pre-market was a couple of them. One of them was on oil, going long those 65.55 to the 66.20s. I'm out of that trade already. Then I told my guys, hey, we're going to get a 4,200, 4,210. So let me show you what I posted this morning for my guys, premium members in the room. This morning, I told them straight up, guys, start looking for a couple of things as we come into the market. Here is the trade that I did early on, right? When long oil, right? The moment we open 65.65, oops, excuse me, this is a typo. Not 65.65, this is 65.65. This way it's a typo. So looking at my oil trade from this morning, when the long oil, looking for the 66.20s, got those money already. ES, we saw a couple of things on the ES really funny, and I want to display those to you right here on YouTube. I'll give you the rundown what happened. I was long 42.02, all right, to 42.06. I got myself 4 handles on that trade, pretty nice off the open. This was one of my first trade. But then we were looking, of course, you know, order flow. You're looking at the book and you're looking at the orders coming online. So I told my guys, here is the plan for today. Look for those 06 back to the 10. So far, we haven't got at those 10s yet. We are barely at the 09s type of thing. So this morning, I did close my oil, right? Close at 65. I made some pretty good money on that trade. Still, now I'm looking for the other side, right? I do believe oil might pull back again to the 65.50s, but being so close, we are so close to getting out of that pennant. I am shorting oil only for a scalp. What do I mean by that? I am a position trader type of guy. I do not go scalping a lot on oil except on moves such as today or when I see moves out of usually after inventory numbers or APIs or things like that. So what am I looking for on my oil trade this morning was a move back to the 66.50s, and I will show you the order flow on that on oil. So I collected my money already, and you see me going short the 36 again to the 66. They haven't filled that order yet on my oil, but look at what happened here right after we were talking about the oil. We moved to trading our EMini. And EMini just gave us about 3-4 points, or three points, I think. One a small trade that we did on oil. I mean, excuse me, on the EMini. So EMini though, look at these numbers. And those of you who do not have order flow or who doesn't know about how order flow and the stuff, this was pretty, not shocking, but it was just surprising to see these guys spoofing the market at 42.05. Right when we were printing 42.05, my guys, we saw the market going down, and I will display it to you, right? We saw the market going down from the 42.05, you can see it right here, down to 03. When we were right at 03, we see these orders coming in, around 2,900 orders setting up right on the ladder. Those of you who trade the ladder with me and you know how to read it, we start seeing these big numbers on the ladder. And I was like, oh man, look at that supply, right? This supply will push prices lower. That is the mechanics of trading the order flow. So I saw that and I advised my guys right away, guys, be careful the long side because of this supply that we have going on. Only to find out 10 seconds later, they took the supply out. Look, they spoofed the market, and I gave it to my guys in the room, and now look at what they did. They took that immediately when they saw the market going up, right? They took their orders, and now we are wondering, at this point, right? We are wondering, who is this big bank that wants to window dress, right? This is the window dressing they want to do at the end of the month. What are they trying to do? They are bringing a lot of supply to the market at this point on the 42.05s. When I have seen this in the past, that has given all the time all-time highs. Most of the time, all-time highs. So whoever is bringing this supply into place, guys, is either they are going to cover, either they are covering their shorts, or they're just dumping supply into the market. Regardless, the move was for you to look at the order flow and react to it. You have to be responsive to what you see in the order flow. I think I'm about to go short on the EMini, by the way, just because I placed an order, I think a 42.10 short. I closed my 42.08 to 42.05. I'm going to go over those in details, but at full disclosure, I have an order to go short two things. I have an order to go short oil, and I have an order to go short EMini at 42.10. By the way, my oil got executed, I believe. Yes, I am short oil as we are speaking now. I short 66.36 executed, so let me post it in the room and let me show you live what happened to my oil, right? I am short oil. There, I am short 66.36, one lot. I didn't go deep yet in the money. Probably gonna be placing one more lot short to scalp it somewhere here at the 66.50. Why do I bring that 66.50 into place? Because that's where the supply on oil is. Look at the oil order flow so far for today. These are the orders that are sitting. I have about 289 orders sitting at 66.50. So I gave a little bit away here and went short this supply. So I just shorted that supply right now. This move to 6,600 is the move that I'm expecting. So I can collect maybe, I don't know, $500 on this trade as the market moves just a tiny bit lower. And I see the balancing right now between 6,640 and my 6,600 on oil. So if this happens here, I collect my $500 and another profit for the day. So those of you who follow me on the oil, you just saw my live trade. By the way, those of you who are new to our YouTube and all the stuff that you guys see, full disclosure, this is a live account. This is not a fake money account, right? Oh, my positions. This is a live account. This is not a freaking guru paper trading account. So I'm gonna leave my oil alone, let it work, it's magic. Actually, I'm gonna place my buy order here at 66. I did not put my trigger order on that, and there you have it. Trying to look for this 350 bucks. If I see 65.85, I get out of 65.85 on my oil trade. Let's go back to the S&P 500. I just told you what we've been doing so far in the room and what to expect out of it today. So a couple of things that I'm looking for. NQ, Caesar, NQ broke 13,700. Yes. Yeah, you know what? You're right, man. NQ was weak this morning, right? NQ was a bit weak this morning. So what happening now is we have the S&P kind of lagging right now. We still can get it though. We can get that 42.10, 42.21. I believe the ES can push to the 42.13 at least. That 42.13, guys, on the EMini is important because those are the singles that we left back on the May 10th. Yeah, the 10th of May. We left those singles here and we have not corrected them. You remember Monday and Tuesdays, very important for you guys to pay attention to this number. This I'm referring to Tuesday's high. Let me mark it down. I'm referring to this high from Tuesday. So the whole week, right? The whole week we've been stuck, right? Completely stuck since Monday, right? Since Monday. Here is the high from Monday, right? Here is the high from Tuesday, right? And Wednesday, we moved lower, which was yesterday. But look where we are today on Thursday, right? So pay attention to what the market is telling you, because two things that happened yesterday, and I pointed out to my guys in the room, was to look for value. Look at the value that we had over the whole week, right? What do you see? Those of you who trade with me, what do you see here? Right? 3 days, guys. This is 3 days balance. Look at this. We have overlapping value yesterday. This value completely overlapped this value, right? Last night, that's the reason why I went long the EMini last night around 41.80 and change, 85, I believe it was. Yes, I went long 85 last night. And look at this value. We have these overlapping lower, but then now you have these two overlapping each other, right? This value. So today we break out and we have this small tiny gap compared to yesterday high, and we haven't closed the gap today, right? If you look at the market today, right? Here is yesterday's high, right? Around 41.99, yesterday high. And today we open at 42 or 450, somewhere around that range. So we have this tiny gap. I already adjusted. I think I'm going to adjust it again for you to see it, right? There is the gap. All right, here is the gap, and I mark it for you guys. This is the gap for today, May 27. We already closed some of them during the B period, and now is the extension. Look at what's happening now on the ES. The ES trying to catch up, right? ES trying to give us the range extension now, finally breaking out the initial balance. We break this initial balance, that is the target, 42.13. I will be loading there a potential short, right? I have a short of 42.10. I will move that short position on 42.10 to the 13s because I see now the NASDAQ pushing, and thank you, Caesar, for that. My guys are pretty good on that regard. Thank you for bringing that to my attention. Breaking 700 on the NQ. By the way, this morning the NQ was weak. You guys recall, right? It was all over the place on the first half an hour NQ. And that should tell you the first half hour of trading is all about algos. It was all about window dressing this morning. So whatever it is, you name it, was weak this morning. Now that we are here on the 42.10s, your trading should be, right? If you are looking for shorts, I will repeat this again. If you are looking to short in, I was about to short my 10 and I just moved my order somewhere here on the 12 and one on the 13. I just moved my orders here. Hopefully I don't regret it. But here is what's happening. The 10 move that I'm shorting the ES is for me to look for that overnight high target, which is 42.07. My first second actually or third short that I did this morning with my guys was this one. I just did it with them and was to go short 08, right? Looking for 04. Unfortunately, when we saw the book right at 04, we didn't get it. So I closed my order at 42.05 right here on B period. We closed it at 42.05 before the C period open. And then I believe they gave you 0450. I need to go back into my chart and look at that. So I left a runner on, moved my stop to break even on the runner. So they stopped me on the runner. I didn't make money. That was kind of a wash out. But now I'm looking for the 42.10. And I told my guys, excuse me, my tongue. I told my guys, hey, let's look for a rinse and repeat, right? If we get those numbers up to the top. But here is the problem with this analysis that I gave my guys now. This was prior to breaking out. And you need to understand, this is prior to the breakout of the range. Now that we have broken out of the initial balance range, the move is to let them come back and give us an extension. We do not have such a big extension yet. Let them come back to the 13. If you are long, please stay there. If you are long, just don't let them come back inside the initial balance. There you go. You do not want them to come back inside the initial balance, because if they do, you're going back to the open. There is a potential that you will go to the open or you will go to the halfback, which is the 50% of the whole range for today. So you're looking at 42.06. That's the reason why I was looking to short 42.10, because I want to play the extremes. Those of you who know me, I don't play that much or that great, I would say. I don't play that great being here at the point of control. The bell curve is what you want to trade. So when you have a bell curve, here is 70% of the business right here. 70% of the business is conducted here. So when the market goes to the extremes, they always find a way to come back to the mean, right? Always find a way. That's why you see me going long at the bottom, take it back up to the mean. That's the way I trade my market profile here in the room. 90%, 90 effective rate as of 2021. 90%. Okay? So there you have it. I hope if you guys have any question, let me open the room here for questions on the where is my YouTube thing, guys? I'm so sorry. I lost track. Where is my YouTube? Here is my YouTube, and I'll give you guys a link. Those of you who want to join, I'll give you a invite. There you go. Copy. Here is my Discord server. You can come and join us. More information, of course, in the page eslife8.com. So, all right. So here is my website. By the way, I will be changing some stuff on the website over the weekend. There is my website. There is the Discord. You guys want to join? We get a lot of information that I give you guys. A lot of information. Boom. Look at that 04, guys. Dang it. I told you I was going to regret that, right? I regretted that 42.10, and there you have it. Live. That's exactly what I was waiting for. That a son of a gun. So I'm making my money on my oil. Oil making me about $300 now off the short, right? So what I'm going to do, I'm going to give myself and register and put another lot here to go short on the oil. Give me 1 second. This is a nice trade live. This is what I like to see, right? And for you to understand, being long this market, wow. Did anybody saw what happened to my bookmap, or anybody has bookmap online? Did we see any supply? What the hell just happened? They just flush inventory. What, these guys maybe? No, I didn't see that. I need to see who traded here, guys. Maybe it was the same guys that we saw before. So my oil making some pretty good money, about $300 now. I'm going to put one more lot here, guys, to short the EMini. I am short 4203 now on the EMini. 4203. I am not going to post anything in the room because I'm babysitting my trades. So 4203 short on the EMini. And I'm closing my oil here to collect my $200. I have about $2,000 now for the day. There you go. Out of my oil into my EMini 4203. What a beautiful man. I told you I was gonna regret my 42.10, right? And just like that, it happens. It happened, guys. It happens. Unfortunately, did I get 42.10 at all? Oh, we didn't. Somebody's telling me that we did not. Did we get 42.10? I haven't seen it because I was giving you guys the trade. I think we did 42.10, guys. I think we did. So let's go back to market profile. Right? Where are we heading right now? Oh man, hold on. These guys are gonna flush this thing back up and they are gonna get me. So I'm gonna scratch this trade 42.03. Give me 1 second. Because they will flush it. All right, there. I just closed that 42.03. There is no continuation. This is nothing more than a liquidation. And these guys are just gonna play this with retail traders. All these retail traders trying to push these 42.10s, they got them all and they just killed them completely. So I just closed my trade at 42.03.50. I lost like half of a point. I don't care. Now oil, I got out of my oil on this drop on the 66.12, whatever the hell it was. Let me see the fill order here. Where did they fill my order? 14, all right, out of the 36, and now we're back at the 30. So now rinse and repeat for me for my oil, and I'm out of the ES. Looking at this move, guys, very important. Look what we did at the bottom. We have a poor structure, guys. We have a poor low now, and this has been the theme of this week, right? This week we have seen many times these poor lows, and later on we repair them. So this was important, right? This was extremely important. As I was talking to you guys, watch out for the flush, and boom, they just flushed the market completely. Unfreaking believable. I'm gonna let the algo settle down because this algo that got rid of all this supply, now this algo is buying them up right here. That's why when I shorted the 03, I shorted the 03 here. I didn't get out at the 200. That was a really bad move on my end. But when I see them back up in curve like this, test and retest, that's why I got out, right? Main reason I got out is all about the market flow. I had my here. It's all about what you see in the book. The book was really, really thin after these guys dump all this liquidity, all this supply, right? So what did I do? Shorted the 03 immediately. Immediately I shorted the 03, didn't get out of 02, but then when I saw this curve, you see this curve, cup and handle here, this move was going to stop me out, and they will take me out all 206. I didn't want to take all this heat. You have to be quick when these things happen, especially on days like today when they are just window dressing the market. So what do you do now? I will wait. And this time, guys, let me put it back online, baby, because this time I am not going to miss that 42.10, right? I am not going to miss it. I completely messed up by, let me go, what is my 10? There. That is my order at 42.10. Let them come back to Papa and see what they're going to do. If I see 09s, I'm probably going to be shorting the 09. I move my order just a bit underneath here. But this is nothing more than a liquidation to stop everybody out. All right. I feel sorry for all those people that actually were long right at the 10 on the breakout of the initial balance range. That's why I like to be careful with my guys. And I always tell my guys in the room, guys, when you see this type of breakout, be careful. Let them go and give you a much higher extension. Let them prove, they have to prove to you that when they break this initial balance, right, they really have the guns to push it to a particular target or a particular level that we have on our charts, right? So that's why I didn't like these 3 points. 3 ticks is not even 1 point. I was not liking that. For a minute, I thought that they were going to extend it to the 13. Unfortunately, they didn't. So I moved my order, and that was a mistake. I moved it. My conviction went off the gazoon right there. I moved my order to 12, and I really screwed it up because this was a very nice 10 points all the way to 4,200. Nice flush. You cannot control these guys, especially today, end of the month. I would say, guys, be careful. I will tell you straight up. And I told my guys this morning when I opened the room pre-market, I told them, guys, this is going to be one of those tricky days, and we have seen it, where they just go back and forth, and flush people out, right? So out of that, let me go back to my ZN. Am I still, what is my graphic? Hold on, guys. I lost my chart. Where are you, sweetie? Where did you go? What did I do with it? Oh, it's right there. There you go. Okay, let me go back to, oh, yesterday, by the way, I told you guys I am long the yields, right? Yesterday, I told you I am long the yields. I was taking a small hit, about what, 500 bucks, nothing. And yields today decided to finally move after that unemployment number. We start seeing some move back up. So the move from you guys yesterday was to start looking for the longs, right? Start looking for the longs. So that will tell you that you are short. You should have shorted the ZN, the 10-year yield. So I'm already short. I did not add to my short. And I showed you yesterday. I'm actually, oh, I don't need to show you that. I am short already the 3214s. Now I am not losing absolutely nothing. This is a way of me hedging against some of my positions. I did not add yesterday. That was a mistake. Still, I can get it back to 162, 163 on those yields. So going back to the EMini, and let me go back to my oil, because oil, I just make some good money on that oil. All right, I got out 14 from that 36. All right, on this flush of the market. Now I'm going back to the well. Back, rinse, and repeat. Right? And I'll show you what is my oil. Here is the oil. Right? What am I looking on this tray? I'm going to give you the tray. I'm going to place my order first. And then I will talk, because if not, I'm going to miss it. There. I'm shorting my oil. All right? Let me see. Come on. Come on. Where are you? There. Where can you see it? There, I'm shorting 2 lots. Let me see if I can collect $1,000 before the end of the day. So I am shorting the 6647, whatever it's called. Yeah, 47. I am, what do you call it? I will have a tight stop on this baby because number one, we have this supply at 6650 on oil right here. That is the top of the pennant on the oil. Now, my trade is a scalping. I will repeat, this is only a scalp trade for today, end of the month, and I'm looking for $1,000 on this trade. I already made 300. I already made 700 pre-market, so I'm up already 1,500, about 1,200 on my oil. I'm looking for an additional $1,200 if this thing goes from 50 to 60 and then to 85. All right, that's the trade on oil. My guys in the room, this is how we are able to collect $2,000 to $3,000 a day with one instrument, plus the EMini. If you can make $2,000 on the EMini and you go to the oil and make another $2,000, that's a pretty healthy return. Stay away from a JOB. You don't need a JOB anymore. We make average about 20 to 30K per week. That's per week. My return from last week alone was about 25. Some of my guys, they do more than me. They do 10K a day. Man, I'm a chicken sometimes. Anyways, back to oil. What am I looking for? Same thing I just explained to you. And I'm going to go to that pennant, and I'll show you that pennant. All right. Here are my 2 trades. Let's see if they're going to fill me right here at the 40. I want these people to fill the 40s. And then a stop. If I see them going back about the 60, I'm going to get the hell out. Right? And I'll tell you why I'm going to get out of my trade on oil. Let me take you to the daily and the weekly oil chart. Always, always, always go to your weeklies. Let me go back to oil here for a minute. All right, and let me get rid of those orders. They don't show up here. What's going on oil? Look at the weekly chart. We have this very nice defined, and I've been telling my guys in the room, very nice defined pennant. If we break this pennant, guys, we are going to $70 oil. That is my $8,000 profit. on oil before June. That's my birthday month. So I want this baby, right? I want this baby. So oil, I've been trading it since the 54 with the guys. I traded in December from the 40s. We make pretty much over, I think, I haven't looked at my account, over 55K profits only on trading oil. Just last week alone, we did about 5,000 again. And the previous week, we did about 5,000 as well. The breakout of the 6650 could be the move that will give us 67 and then your 68 quickly. And what I mean by quickly is if we do not receive more news, bad news, excuse me, from India, and you start seeing some demand from China, we will get those numbers, guys. We will get those 70s. The pennant is your guide. Always do your TA on the weekly so that you see the big trend. You start seeing the trends in the market. Then move to the daily. Let me move to the daily. All right. In the daily, you will see that pennant really nice on that move. EMini, guys, did anybody short it out of 05? I was about to pull my trigger on those 05, 06. I did not. I'll go back to the EMini. So look at the oil big pennant that we have since early February, right? Here is the March. This is how we started the month of March. We made about 8,000 bucks on the way down to 55. We made like 10,000 bucks on the way back, all the way to 65 again. So these 10 bucks, we got them on. I went long 61.90 last week, and this is what I make my 3,500. I got out at 63, right? I got out at 63 from 61.90, and my last one was 64.60, right? This is how I was able to collect over $3,000 on my oil trade. Today, what am I looking for? Same things. I just talked to someone yesterday on Twitter, and it makes sense, right? We were just talking about it. It makes sense what he told me. It's like, man, we might get stuck here for a bit, balance, and then come back to the 64. I told him, that would be sweet. I can load up more on my oil, 64. I have no problem going long 64. I have no fucking problem going long 61. All the bobbleheads were talking about $50 oil last week. So the bobbleheads were shorting oil to 50, and I'm going long 61 with my guys in the room and making $3,000, $4,000, $5,000 move. Don't listen to bobbleheads, guys. Listen to the chart. I even tell my guys, don't even listen to me. Listen to the chart. Read the chart and go from the chart, okay? So straight up, I can tell you, we see this 67.98 right here. This was the high back on March. We can print it, do a double top, and come and retest, and then go to the 70. That would be a healthy move, right? That would be a really nice, healthy move on the oil. So doesn't matter which way you look, you should be ready, and you should be executing your plan. That's my plan. I trade my plan. My guys in the room, they know me for over 3, 4, 5 years. Some of them, they know how I trade. I just place my order, let them go. As a matter of fact, where the hell is my order? Oh, I already got rid of the orders just for me to show you the chart. So that's what I have on the oil. When you go back to the 5-10 minutes, maybe you're going to see a completely different picture on oil. What are we printing now on the ES? 4202s. Man, we're stuck in this range. And God, what can I tell you? Oh, this morning, somebody asked me about this morning. Why did I went long oil this morning? There is the reason why I went long this morning on my oil. 65, 65. My numbers are 55, 55. These are the numbers that I trade on oil. 55. I trade the 85 number, right? 85. If I can draw, that would be nice, right? 85. And I play the even numbers, okay? The even numbers on oil. This is my numbers. This morning, I couldn't jump in on the 55. I just couldn't. I saw this balance, and I was expecting at least 65 even. But then as the market opened this morning, I see this jump from the 40s. Where did we stop? Right at the 55. And I didn't pull the trigger. That was my mistake. And then when I saw it gone, I just loaded up here at 65. and I didn't look back. So I went long 65.65 this morning, took it all the way to 66.20, got the hell out. They came to 66 even. I didn't reload because I was looking for this move back to those 66.40s. Hopefully, my analysis so far is for them to be here all day. And there is a good chance that we might, let me place a trend line here, we might not even break this move. But if they do, I'm ready to take. This is the high of the day. Let me get over, that's the 66.47. And I'll show you the overnight. So that is the move out of oil. Look at that huge pennant that we are in, right? So any break, that's why I have the supply here. Any break above here, I'm going to move away from my trade, all right? The trade that I'm playing is go here, get the supply, get me out right here. Collect 300. You just saw me collect 300 bucks, right? Collect 300 3 times a day, 4 times a day, collect 1,200 bucks. Go to the EMini, do the same thing in the EMini, collect 1,500 on the EMini, and be done with the day. And this does not include my moves on my stocks that I have going on with my guys in the room. So come check us out, start learning a little bit about the profile, a little bit of market order flow. Let's see what the ES is doing. What the freaking mess on the ES, man. And look at this ugliness of the profile, right? Look how ugly so far the profile start to look. We're halfway through the day, right? Almost halfway through the day. This is freaking ugly. I hate these type of ugly days. And we have this triple bottom. Look at the 2201 again. Triple bottom. Every time you see this, let me mark it down for you guys. Every time you see this ugly structure at the bottom, 3 periods. When we break this thing, is going to be horrible, right? When you break that structure that you have seen on the market profile, this poor low, when you repair that, bunch of stops are just gonna go through and give you that 41.90. All right, I'm telling you now at 11 a.m. So don't come and ask me at 3 p.m. what did I trade. All I have to do is play a sell stop and go with them. That is all I have to do. Place my sell stop there. Place my sell at 42.10. This is a sell limit, right? Here is a sell stop and go with them all the way to 41.90. By the way, look at the overnight profile, right? Let me show you. Look at the overnight profile. The overnight profile, guys, was from here. Look at the bell curve on the overnight profile. 70% of the business was done here. So these are extremes. So if I break this and I close the gap, right? Here's the gap. That's the previous day high. All you have to do is get a sell stop. First stop, go to the previous day settlement, which is 41.93. Second stop, go to the previous day open, which is 41.91, right? This is your second stop, okay? And the third stop, which is the beauty of market profile, 41.85, go to the Deepak, right? There you have it. I will take a snapshot of this, and let's do a new snapshot and give this to my guys on Discord, right? Copy paste, go back here, and where is my Discord channel? There you have it. News run. Oh, that was a news run, Annette? Please tell me about it, because I don't care about the news, but if you can share that with me, that would be really helpful. So there you have it. The plan. What am I looking for in this market, right? What exactly am I looking for in this market? Look at my oil, 66.37. They are about to fill my order on the oil. We are about to break out of the pennant on the 5-minute chart, Let's see if we can get the 66.50 and go short that oil back to 66. Does that make sense? So my guys in the room, you guys know what to do. I am going to execute my orders. Go to my oil trade right here and go to my ES. By the way, I'm looking at the ES as well. Let me go to my ES on my interactive broker and start putting my money where my mouth is and put this baby down up. Nice. All right, guys, it is 11:10. We've been here almost 40 minutes online on YouTube. Couple of live trading that we just did. Pretty nice. Those of you who are new to my YouTube channel, go check out the previous days. I will have one thing that I will tell you guys. I'm getting a lot of requests from Twitter, from other people that are seeing my YouTube channel and stuff like that. I've been giving a lot for free to the community over the years. I've been giving a lot this year, all the EMini, crude oil community, and going live every day YouTube for free might not be the best strategy for these other guys. I got a couple of guys, telling me about the reason behind being free, and I don't care, guys. It's free, period. It is my decision. What I will do is go live only twice a week. I will go live only Thursdays and maybe Mondays or Tuesday. Monday is ugly because it's observation day on Monday. So I will be changing the schedule coming in June. Go live only 2 times a week on YouTube, and I will be giving more value to my premium members. There is a course that I am building on market structure and market profile. I will be creating a couple of beginners room all the way to advanced rooms so people can learn profile. There goes my order. Hold on. Let me go to market profile on my oil. Oil about to break out. And that's exactly what I don't want to see. I just want to see them get in the supply and stop there at the supply. But they are one time framing higher today. They have decided to one time frame higher. So I don't want to be fighting this baby, but I can still. My goal is to scalp it. Right here, there is a poor low around 65.95. This is the 66 number on oil. So coming to the 66.50, I will get short. You guys have seen my short right there on the screen. Once this gets short, this will give me the move to $66. All right. That about $1,000 on 2 lots, 50 ticks. I am more than happy to take $1,000 anytime, any day. All right. Oil, same thing than the ES. I didn't mention this to you guys, but look at the value, guys. Right? Look at the value on oil. Oil is starting to migrate higher. Boom, they fill my order. I am short 66.50 on my interactive broker account. Let me post it for my guys in the room. Please, 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 if you're trading on oil, you know my risk. So, everyone, execute it. I'm just going to put it right here. Execute it. Crude oil, short, CL, CL6650, scalp, target. I'll be looking for the 66.15 again, 66 even number, or even the 65.85 if I can get it. All right, that's the move on my oil. Tight stop because I don't want to give away my gains. Right, I don't want to give away my gains. If I can put maybe a 10, 20 ticks, actually 10, I never put 10 ticks a stop. Never, never, never. My stops are always $1 because oil moves $1 per day. So my stop, my own risk. Those of you trading, you trade at your own risk. Let them wait. As a matter of fact, they are already printing 60. So we are breaking out of the pennant. So my move is to start following that. If I get this range extension, right? This is the range extension that I'm waiting out of the initial balance. This is the initial balance on oil. Come back to these levels. If I can print 66.85, I will add some more let them come back to the mean, right? This is the move, to let them come back to the mean. If it happens, it happens. If it doesn't, it doesn't. So my trade is on. I don't look back. I'm just going to monitor what the market profile is telling me. Look, 70% of the business has been done right here on the value area, right? My move is to play the extremes. Went a little short there on the 50s. That's okay. Come back, take it to the overnight high, or take it all the way to 66 bucks. All right? So that's the move on oil. I am already short. Not a big thing. Now let's go back to, did you posted anything? No, you didn't posted anything. Annette, I was expecting you to post that news, whatever it was. I don't even know what news it was that propelled that 6210 to 4210 to 4200s let me see. Is there any news on the wire? Oh, Yellen. Oh, it was Yellen. Okay. Yellen is speaking, I think, before Congress, and that's what is probably moving the markets. So after Yellen is done speaking, we might see the move again. Either we see the breakout back to the 10s, or we see the breakout, like I told my guys in the room, back to the 90s. So it would be cool. It would be healthy. I don't mind. I have my order here, and I have my order there. I'm going to go get my breakfast and let the market do whatever the market is going to do. All right? Kudos, guys. That's what I have for you guys. I will not go over the stocks today. I have a lot of stocks that I have done over the week with you guys in the room, so I'm not going to talk about the stocks today on YouTube. Those of you who follow the trade on GameStop, I have some pretty nice people following the GameStop move and the AMC move and other things. Man, look at the AMC. What in the world? Look at AMC, guys, at 22. I just saw the stupid thing at 18 this morning. This is the mother of all squeezes now. I got out at 15 bucks, 14.80 on this sucker. And look where we are now. So, not day, excuse me, 90 days. So I grab it right at earnings. That's when I went long at the 9 bucks right here, earnings. And I got the hell out too early. I got out at the 14s, 80s. Man, what a freaking move. What a beautiful move. I make some money. Profit is profit, guys. So what you should do, forget about what happened in the past. If you left money on the table, that's okay. Profit is profit. Take your profits and just wait or move to the next stop, right? Profits is equal profit. You don't want to be crying for what you left on the table. It happened to the best of us. I have always, I think, always leave money on the table. And I'm still make profits on my account. Okay? My account is still growing. I don't care. So I will be closing the room in the next 5 minutes. Any questions, please let me know. Let me go back to the EMini trade here. What the hell are we doing? 42.05, right at halfback, right at the overnight high, right at the point of control, VPOC. My order sitting right there. You guys can see it, right? I do not move. Well, I did move my order. I am not going to move this order. 42.10 short. Let them come back and then take me to 4,200, and I'll collect $1,000 here as well. All right? Right? So you guys might get a better entry. Those of you following the trade on oil, you might have a much better entry than the one that I had. Scalping it, if you want to scalp it for 10, 15, maybe 30 points, 30 ticks, excuse me. The algo, it grab all the supply, right? And I am concerned about this 90 move, but my concern, it should not be your concern. Your concern should be to trade your own account. I saw these ones, not once, I call them ones, the even number come in play on my oil. What I could do with my position is close it at a scratch and go long. I have not made that decision yet. I see the algo trying to push, right, on the trade. This 80, you see this 85, that's the 85 that I keep telling you about. That 85, I think, is going to be key for this move on oil. If they come and test this 50, I'll let you know right away. Looking at the order flow, are these guys really gonna go and grab me the 10? This 10, we can grab it, guys. I am confident we can grab those 10s. That's why I'm still confident on my trade. I believe this is a potential move to 67 and then roll over. That will give you a much, much larger range extension. So it is what it is. My supply was my target. Went short there, maybe a bit earlier. Who cares? It's not a lot of money. 10 ticks, I already make over 90 ticks on this sucker pre-market plus the drop from 66.30. So EMini stock here. I don't have nothing else to tell you other than follow the plan, right? I already posted for you guys on the Discord channel. I will show it to you guys again before I close the market, right? So look for two things, right? Look for the market to break this poor low right around the 4,200. See if we're gonna get a range extension. Maybe they test it and then come back to those 90s, all right? Yellen is speaking. I don't know if she's done. Let me see. Is she done speaking? No, she's not. She's still talking.
If Iran takes the appropriate steps.
So,
are you anticipating the weakening of sanctions against Iran?
Well, that if Iran returns to full compliance, then we would do the same.
She's evil.
Right.
They are just evil, these people, guys. For the markets, of course. But anyways, she's still talking, so let them do whatever the hell they're gonna do. We just trade our money, make money on our money. All right, guys. Be seeing you guys tomorrow. God, tomorrow. Oh my God, tomorrow is Friday, end of the month, and that's gonna be fun. Window dressing, gamma, all about the gamma this week. Take care, guys. Be seeing you guys tomorrow. God bless. I'll go back to my guys in my Discord channel. God bless you. Have a beautiful trading day.